Hi everybody, Riskmonger here. Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2, where in the last episode, we returned John and Abigail's son Jack back to camp, rescued him from the clutches of crime lord Angelo Bronte. We also got into Bronte's good graces, as he invited the lot of us to a party at the mayor's house. And then later, we reunited once again with our ex-sweetheart Mary. And the way that we ended that, it was pretty clear that we are never, ever, ever getting back together. Maybe she didn't like my new wild facial hair, I don't know. But either way, I'm going to start this episode with some side missions, starting with our resident moneylender, Leopold Strauss.
Still working, Mr. Strauss. What you been up to?
Trying to wrap up our accounts before we leave, Mr. Morgan.
So you'll be joining us in Tahiti?
I rather fancied Australia. A similar kind of people to us. Lots of opportunity.
Dutch tells me we're going to be ranchers.
Perhaps, but so far we have not raised many cattle.
No.
So, Mr. Morgan, will you help me finalize our business here?
Oh. Uh-oh.
This is filthy work.
We'll need money in Australia. For cattle and feed, I mean. Why flinch now? You never have done before.
I don't know.
Well, here they are. Some fishermen by the name of Davison, L.J. Davison, living in a place called Catfish Jackson near Scarlet Meadows.
A fisherman.
And that's it. We're a union built on that, you know.
Okay.
All right, so we're off to collect another debt. And it's been a while since I showed you one of those money-lending missions. And did you notice Arthur coughing during that cutscene? What's up with that?
There he is.
Keep that new pistol clean, Mr. Morgan. They jam.
Oh, thanks for the advice. And remember, I'm trying not to be so antagonistic to everybody, ever since what happened to Jack. And we've set our debtor as the waypoint. Doesn't look like I can call for Lamray.
He's still here.
How much did we drink last night?
What are you plotting now?
That's for me to know.
Yeah, my effort to be a nicer person has even got me going so far as to be civil to Micah. Well, stranger things have happened. So as I was saying with those money-lending missions, so far I've only showed you the ones that were required to progress the story. Remember back in episode 8 we checked on a smallholder called Roble.
Knock, knock, Mr. Roble. I'm here for money. Money.
I have nothing.
And then that triggered a confrontation with a sick farmer called Thomas Downs.
You borrowed money from my business partner. He wants it back. What's not to understand?
And then later, right around the time when we were robbing the Bank of Valentine, poor Mr. Downs succumbed to his illness, and I had to go back and collect the debt from his widow, Edith.
My husband's not cold in the ground and you've come back here. You ever wonder about eternity?
I hope it's hot and terrible, Mrs. Downs. Otherwise, I'll feel I've been sold a false bill of goods. Now, give me that money.
But there was also another optional round of money-lending missions, back when we were camped at Clemens Point. And maybe during this journey to Algie Davidson, I'll show you how some of that came about. In the meantime, right now I'm going to equip my weapons. Got the repeater and the bow, just in case I run into an animal I want to hunt. Oh. Looks like some Lemoyne Raiders are camped up ahead. Let's go pay them a visit.
Easy, whoa.
Remember, we chased the Lemoyne Raiders out of the house that is currently our campsite.
Someone dropped the Lucifer and that was that.
And before I get too far, I want to switch that bow out for something more powerful. Although actually, on second thought, maybe it would be better to use stealth for this operation. Oh, there's one. Got him. Like a regular Robin Hood over here.
Better keep your eyes open. Anyone comes spicy and they get no more than welcome.
Except that I'll rob from anybody and generally just keep the proceeds. Whoa, there's one up on the wall. Let's hope he looks over to the road. Here we... Oh, take that. And as long as we're here. Might as well see what this feller has on him. Now let's check out who's sitting by the campfire. Oh, there's two of them close together, so the bow's no good here. Hey there, fellers! My name's Arthur. Nice to meet you.
Man, this is our last stand!
Well, I think you're actually the last one.
Dead man walking you are!
Well, what, you think I was born yesterday? You're obviously going to come around the other side. Yep, there he is. And got him. Oh, what? Come on. All right.
Senseless idiots.
That last one was a little messy, but gets the job done. So rather than have you watch me loot these fellers, let's go back to that other money lending mission I was talking about.
Ah, Herr Morgan.
Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in Rose. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them.
All right, so that's how that went down. As we are now closer to the location of our next debtor.
Help me!
What?
Help me! Please!
Easy, easy.
All right, well, I'm trying to be a better person, so let's see what this lady needs.
My leg!
What happened, ma'am?
My horse threw me, and I landed on my foot, and I heard a snap. My leg's all numb.
All right, we'll help out. What the?
Hands up now!
Oh, an ambush, eh?
You best damn well listen.
All right, let me just get my wallet from my horse.
Goddamn bastard!
Oh, I had the bow out. This always happens. You three are no match for my Deadeye. Let's tag these bastards. 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess that's what I get for trying to be honorable here in the Wild West. Or, I guess the dirty South, as it were. So while I loot these would-be bushwhackers, let's show you what happened when I went after that undertaker who owed us money in Rhodes.
Gwen Hughes? Start picking out a box for yourself if you don't got that money you owe Leopold Strauss.
I don't... I need more time.
Doesn't everybody? That casket for you? Or you want another?
Wait. I can get it for you. But, come with me to the churchyard. And stay close.
All right.
Oh, this ain't right. I mean, I'll get you your money, but, well, you'll see.
Okay. You head on in the church, I'll keep watch.
Well, it ain't in there. It's under here. I'm digging up Mrs. Claypole.
What?
Jesus!
Well, she got a bunch of jewels in there that she don't need. All right. Now go watch the gate. I'll get to this exhumation.
So as you can see, money lending leads to some of the seedier propositions that we'll have to deal with.
Ain't nothing doing in this town, that's for sure. There's them that's born to it, there's everyone else.
That's how it is. Get the hell out of this churchyard! Are you boys gonna need yourselves a preacher?
You hear this fella? I heard him all right. We're gonna lick you, bastard!
Oh, hit him with the left.
You...
Choke this bastard out. Nope. Go back to fisticuffs.
You gonna get it?
And remember, this is back before I had my change of heart, and I was still the old foul-tempered Arthur. Man, this guy can take a lot of punishment. Alright, I got you now, you son of a bitch. Ooh.
Shit. Hope this hole's dug.
Yeah, the new Arthur would never have choked that feller out like that. But he probably would have still looted him and taken his hat. Always like to try the latest fashions. And now we're heading back to Gwyn Hughes.
All right, well, here's your payment. Oh, forgive me, Mrs. Claypole.
What you find?
Well, she had a brooch here. Looks like diamonds.
Well, this'll do. Now get out of here before someone sees you.
Can't believe it's come to this.
All right, so that was a look back into our past. Hopefully this debtor is not going to be nearly as morbid as grave robbing, but we got to get our money any way we can.
There we go.
All right, so this looks like Algie Davidson's shack
Yeah, there's a girl.
here at Catfish Jackson's. And given that he's a fisherman, I'm reasonably sure that he's going to be down near the water. Yep, there he is, leaning against that log. So let's hitch Lamray over here.
Hey! You better have a damn good reason for being on my property, mister.
Oh, I've got a reason. It's you that needs to have a damn good reason of why you haven't paid us back.
What you doing here, huh?
You remember that loan you took, Mr. Davison? Well, time's long since up. I'm here to collect.
I should have known. You goddamn bludgeon men are all the same. Sure, I got your money. Every stinking cent. It's in the house. Hell, I'll even offer you a drink. We can toast to never laying eyes on each other again.
Look at the bottle in his hand.
I got a powerful thirst on me right now. How about you? You gotta be stinking drunk already to do this kind of work.
I like doing it sober.
You take my money, surely you take a drink off me as well. That would be the mannerly thing to do.
Let's us handle the money first. Worry about manners later, okay?
I could be fishing.
You were catching flies, you weren't catching fish. Now come on. Let's get us that debt.
Someone's here, boy.
We got company.
Pop, wait, what's going on?
Don't just stand there. Go fix us a drink.
Another one, Pop?
Don't give me no talk, boy. Just do it. I'll look down here for our savings.
Savings? Under the sink?
Best place for 'em. Now where's them drinks, boy?
Drinks ready. It's right there, miss.
All right, I'll oblige.
Shouldn't have turned your back on
Oh,
me,
no.
you parasite.
You got the nerve to put your hands on me? Looks like the son ran into that room over there. But, I guess it's possible that he could have the money on him, so let's check there. Oh, just some chewing tobacco and some victuals. All right, see if there's anything in this cabinet. No, I reckon our best bet is to talk to his son. He'll probably know where the money is.
I don't want another beating.
Nah, I feel bad for this fella.
Son, I want to get out of here, but I can't until I find some money.
There's some in my footlocker. I've been keeping it away from him.
Ain't that lucky?
All right, we'll see what's in the chest. And what do you know about that? Algie's debt money.
I think I know the sum, and that should cover it.
Ain't you the good son? Should be proud of yourself.
All right, that's one more debt recovered with minimal damage. Remember, I was only acting in self-defense that time, as looks like it started to rain. So after this, I headed into Saint Denis to take care of a few things before our party with the mayor. And while I was there, I ran into a quite interesting person. Problem is, I screwed up the recording for the first part of it. So what you're going to see now is a part slideshow version of a little mission I like to call Help a Brother Out.
Help the poor. Help the poor. You, kind sir, will you help the poor?
I ain't so kind.
Yes, you are, sir. You have it in you, I can tell.
I'm a nasty bit of work, Father.
You're wrong on 2 counts, sir. I'm a humble brother, a penitent monk, not a priest, and you're a magnificent bit of work. You may have made some poor choices, but which of us hasn't?
You have no idea.
But you do. And God does, and that's enough for me and for him.
We shall see.
That we shall, sir. But why don't you hedge your bets and give 2 bits to the poor? There are so many who will go hungry tonight.
Well, you know, I'm trying to increase my honor, so...
A little can go...
Sure.
Bless you, sir.
How you getting on, anyhow?
These are a somewhat apathetic lot, I'm afraid.
My mentor says that America is designed to induce apathy in people.
It's a wonderful insight. He must be a wise man, your mentor.
Well, sometimes he's a downright fool, but, well, usually he's the best man I know.
That's wonderful. The thing is, well, poverty will always be with us. But slavery, I thought we had banished that. But Saint Denis is acting as a staging post for shipping slaves out to some of the islands.
I don't believe you. It's 1899.
Maybe you should take a look for yourself. I've heard that the pawnbroker down the block around the corner, the one with the green door, well, they say he sells more than forlorn trinkets. Help the poor.
Yep, got some honor back.
Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I am, but we can't ignore the rumors.
Yeah, well... even if I wasn't trying to turn over a new leaf, so to speak, I think even the old irascible Arthur would have drawn the line at slave trading. And,
Morning.
what do you... get out of the way.
Look out. Hey, why is this happening?
See, the old me would have just shoved that feller out of the way, but trying to be more considerate here, it is a struggle. Alright, let's look for clues in here. Nope. Those are just the articles of furniture that he's selling. I don't think there's going to be anything in there. Where is this feller? Nobody's home? Nope. Now that looks mighty suspicious. Let's make an investigation check. Looks like there's some scratches on the floor here. And since the shopkeeper's not here to tell me how to open this thing, guess I'm gonna have to make a strength check. Alright, pull, force it open. Yeah. Gotcha. Ooh.
Hello? Shh, cállate.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Sounds like there's some Spanish-speaking fellas down here.
Por favor, ayúdanos. Help, please.
Oof. This is rough.
Ayúdanos.
Alright. Pick this lock here.
Now, don't worry. I'm on your side.
use of that lock breaker that Trelawney gave us
Por favor.
a few episodes ago. Let's get this second feller.
Please, I'm on your side. It's gonna be okay.
Alright, got him. Let's bring these two fellers back upstairs.
Gracias, señor. Muchas gracias.
Come with me. Don't worry. You're gonna be all right now. Promise. That's it. Come on. You'll be safe soon.
And, you know, since there is nobody minding the shop, I think I could use the money in this cash register to help get these fellers back on their feet.
Here. Take that. And come with me. I know someone who can help you.
Yep, there's some for you too, don't be shy. Alright. Getting that honor sky high now. Also, you know, doing the right thing and all.
This way. Not much farther. Poor bastards.
¿Quién es este
Oh,
hombre?
no.
No lo sé.
Sorry, fellas. Trying to mess with the camera, and as you know, that never goes well. Alright, you fellas still with me? Here we go.
What do you need?
Yeah, alright, let's hurry things up a bit. Whoa. I hope that was a sack of flour. Otherwise, I just exploded a chicken into a bunch of feathers. Randy Johnson style.
Brother Dorkin's friend.
Arthur Morgan. Come on. You were right. I found these two imprisoned in that shop.
Oh my. That's... Well, they are blessed to have met you, Arthur.
Trust me, in that they're very unusual. I don't think they speak much English.
My brothers, come. Let's go get something to eat. Manger. Comida, please.
Hey, you forgot this?
Oh. Yes. Thank you. Here. Payment. For your services. I could not have freed these men myself.
Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, I suppose.
Give it to the poor, brother.
Thank you. I will. Like I said, magnificent. Come on. Come. Come see me again sometime. I often work at the old church on Gasper Street in St. Francis.
Alright. So I made a new friend, did a good deed, and also got a line on another side mission. So without further ado, let's skip ahead to my next encounter with Brother Dorkins. So between then and now, I also did some fishing, did some hunting,
You all right, girl?
and also got myself a shave and a haircut. And now here I am approaching the old church in St. Francis.
Try again. Please.
It is...
Por favor. It's warm. W. An upside down M.
I don't get it.
Oh, you will. It's like swimming. It takes time. But then it's easy. And the whole world opens to you.
Morning.
Hey, sister.
What?
My friend, Mr. Morgan.
Oh, sir. Brother Dorkins told me about the wonderful thing you did.
Oh, he talks a lot of nonsense. No offense.
None taken. None taken at all. Hey, stop!
These kids that are worse!
Don't hurt him, please!
Man, I am just about sick of all these street kids around here. Hustling people, stealing things.
You okay?
Let's go into Eagle Eye. Oh, there's a clue on the right.
You little bastards!
You all right?
Oh, I'll live.
Kid did this?
You know him?
He robbed me. Which way you go?
That way, think.
Thank you.
Alright, got another area to search. Lots of clues over here.
Get off me!
Whoa.
Where's my watch, you little weasel?
Looks like I don't need him.
About no damn watch.
Last Saturday, I saw you steal it with my own two eyes.
Maybe your eyes don't work so good no more.
Hey, you!
Oh.
Why don't you leave the boy alone? What's it to do with you? I can hit a lot harder than you. I promise you that.
All right, forget it. Little shit ain't even worth my time.
Thanks, mister.
Looks like he dropped the crucifix. But first, let's make sure he gets out of sight. Don't need to get pickpocketed again. All right, got it.
Hey, you want some company, mister?
No.
You sure?
Hey,
What?
I know you. This is Downs?
Oh, no.
What the?
Not you. Get away.
Hi,
Now.
I mean, hey.
Help!
w-
Help!
Hold on.
This man is bothering
Now-
me. Someone help me. Officer, help!
All right, this I do not need. So that was Edith Downs, widow of Thomas Downs, who, if you remember, we basically drove him into his grave by hounding him about that money he owed us. But for now, I've got more pressing matters. Trying to avoid getting spotted by the law. Alright, looks like there's two of them beyond this wall, so just hide here for a second. Don't mind me, fellers.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Well, I could give you a list, but right now I'm just doing some perfectly innocent hiding from the police. Alright, looks like they're on the next street, so I should be fine to jump over here.
Oh.
Excuse me, ma'am. What was she saying? Alright, doesn't matter. Here's the church. But I've still got a wanted level, so just make a stealth check and hide in these bushes. Nothing to see here. Just wait for my wanted level to go down. Uh-oh. See on the map, a couple more policemen just popped into existence. Almost there. Don't turn right. All right, made it. And surprise!
Mr. Morgan!
Excuse me, Father. Sister, I got your cross.
Nothing to see here.
Oh, I did.
Oh, I hope the boy...
He's fine, physically. Mentally, he's a piece of work, but who am I to say?
Brother Dorkins was right about you. You are the most wonderful man.
Brother Dorkins is greatly deceived, I'm afraid, but I'm happy to help a little.
Thank you. You see, it's a thing, but my mother gave it to me when I was a novice, shortly before she passed. You are the most wonderful man.
Oh, excuse me, Father. Sister, enjoy your day.
See, Father? Brother Dorkins wrote him.
All right, so brothers, sisters, one and all.
Good morning to you, mister.
Man,
Hey, partner.
beyond just returning that crucifix, the biggest takeaway from that mission was the state of Edith Downs. As you can see, we left them pretty much destitute when we took all that money, and she's had to resort to selling herself on the street. So grave robbing's bad enough, but this is another much worse consequence of our pitiless loan sharking. But enough about that. It's about time for us to get ready for a high society party.
Who goes there?
Oh,
Arthur, you dumbass.
Welcome back, Arthur.
Hey, Arthur.
Lady, all good here?
I guess some habits die hard.
Good. Stay alert.
Although, it wasn't that unreasonable to clown Karen about that. I mean, she was looking right at me as I walked in. But either way, for my next mission, I'm going to go talk to Hosea, who's making preparations for us to go to the party at the mayor's house, which we were invited to by Angelo Bronte. Oh, and here comes Karen. I guess she's done with guard duty.
There he is, old Arthur.
Miss Karen?
The strong, silent, manly one of us.
You're drunk.
This ain't drunk, Arthur.
It smells drunk.
Well, then don't smell it, you stuck-up piece of shit. Goddamn you.
Whoa.
Take it easy, Miss Karen.
I mean, that was quick. She was just watching the gate moments ago. But I guess we gotta let Karen live Karen's life.
Hosea?
Hey, Arthur.
Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean up a little.
So we're doing this?
Oh, yeah. Old friend Dutch Van der Linde's finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
You son of a bitch.
I mean, I think I look pretty dapper as is, but if you say so.
We are ridiculous. Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There can be fine pickings.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
All right, arriving in style.
Gentlemen, Luca, I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident.
I would have liked to have been there.
Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Luca pat on the shoulder. And now you get it.
This way, please, gentlemen. Senior Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
We are honored to be here.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Come down this way. What a beautiful evening it shall be. Mr. Bronte is a very good friends with the mayor. Good evening, Pierre.
Senor Napoli?
As long as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Hosea, Bill, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
All right. Well, they say never to split the party, but Bill and Jose will be fine on their own. Meanwhile, I get to push the story forward with Dutch. And if I'm being honest, I kind of like my old outfit better than this fancy tuxedo. Plus, is Dutch the only one who's allowed to wear a fun hat around here?
Ah, the angry cowboys, you arrived. And you've washed per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
Oh, this is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war. I mean, hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you.
Man.
And that is Hector Fellows. This self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
What?
Well, We're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
None taken. None taken! All these vulgar people, they hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
What? Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. But there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you... As a guest? Yes. As my guest? Bah! Do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono.
Well, Angelo Bronte certainly is an unsavory character. Did he just make a point of locking that door right in front of us? I mean, if anything sounds like a challenge, then that was it.
Gentlemen, enjoy your evening and welcome once again to Saint Denis. Ciao, ciao.
All right, the gang's all here.
Gentlemen, let's go and
What are you doing?
ingratiate ourselves.
Evening.
Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble. And steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends. I'm gonna find out if old Cornwall and what's his name, Milton, knows we're here. Gentlemen, be well.
All right. Gotta go mingle with the guests in the courtyard. This is definitely not the type of mission that I'm used to.
Get me a bloody drink, will you?
Huh? Don't mind if I do.
Just big enough for me to swim lengths in, you know?
Well, hello, gentlemen.
There's Dutch.
Featherstone Chambers. Pleased to meet you.
Heston James.
What a beautiful evening.
The truth is, since evening, folks, the country's doomed.
Hello there.
I disagree. The war?
Getting in the way of waiters.
Town that you have here, Mr. Jameson.
Oh, I don't live here. I was here for the poker.
You play?
All right, Dutch has that group covered.
I'm not such a Philistine as all that, Marie.
These ladies are talking about art.
You're walking in with charmer. Only the most foolish of women.
Camilla McClare, wherever did you get that?
Why, that you tell me.
It is a funny hat. Whoa.
Hello there.
There's really not much that I can do until I finish this champagne, so let's just finish my lap here.
I came down from New York for a job. I'm a banker.
A banker?
An investment banker.
There's Hosea.
You're the fellows who never lend me money when I need
Hello,
it.
ma'am.
And when I've got
Monsieur.
too much, try to
How's
lend me
things?
more.
Oh, just splendidly, thank you.
And what do you do, Mr. LaFond?
Originally furs.
Well, maybe I'll go enjoy some of these hors d'oeuvres over here. Oh. Uh-oh. He's choking on something. We can help this fella out. Whew.
You okay?
Uh-oh, man down.
My lord.
The pesky nut! What a way to go, eh?
He's even dressed like Mr. Peanut.
Thank you, sir. Oh,
I mean,
yes.
the former adult Mr. Peanut.
Thank you.
Particularly like.
All right, let's see if maybe getting in first person can get me a better view of what's going on at this here party.
I'm trying to threaten to hit me.
Oh, Looks like these ladies need something to drink.
Should be a dictator. That is the American. Would you like some champagne?
Of course. Thank you, sir. You are quite the gentleman. Clearly not from this swampy hell.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can't say that I am.
Ladies, I'll see you next week.
Guess she's had enough. What other mischief can I get into around here?
What a vulgar toad of a man.
Looks like Dutch got another lead. And there's that hat.
Really is a beautiful hat.
I got it from Mr. Wasp. He's the finest milliner in the state and quite the most interesting purveyor of the exotic. But don't tell anyone, sir. The women here are all desperate to know.
All right, we'll just keep that between us then.
How do you do?
There's the mayor. That's who Dutch wanted us to go see.
What?
It ain't complex, and you.
I
And
forget
only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, hey, what say you and me cool off? How do you do?
All right, we got some muscle work.
Get your hands off me.
This is much more in Arthur's wheelhouse.
Come on, sleep it off.
Got a nice Sankyo arm lock. Aikido.
Sit down and calm down. Count to 1,000. Then you can rejoin the party.
Hello, sir.
All right. Ingratiating myself to the higher-ups by removing some of the unpleasant characters at the party. I could get used to that.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
The mayor.
Allegedly.
There's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. The writer?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
Oh, my lord, they're fantastic.
Sure is a fun spectacle.
Excuse me, pardon. Excuse me, pardon. Monsieur, please. Please. Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come in and sign it in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what. Sure.
All right, follow the servant and remain undetected. This is the true meat of our mission here. And it's been a while, so in case you've forgotten, Leviticus Cornwall is the feller whose train we robbed way up in the mountains. And then since then, he started funding the Pinkerton Detective Agency and sent them after us. So it's basically his fault that we've been running from camp to camp, trying to stay one step ahead of the law. Well, I mean, really it's our fault, but... Whoa.
No problems? Everything's fine. We have the place well secured.
Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he likes.
We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Terrible.
All right, so looks like Bronte and the mayor have kind of an uneasy alliance going on. Sounds like the mayor is involved with a lot of those. Nope.
Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later.
Got a conversation here. Let's stay back. All right. Go in the house now. Nope. I've gone into sneaking mode.
Marie!
Whoa.
Marie!
What's he yelling about now?
Find that little reprobate Jip and beat him.
He didn't see me, does he?
We'll not have standard slip in this house.
Uh-oh. Don't mind me, I'm just
Have you lost your mind?
admiring the architecture.
I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me.
What is he haranguing the maids now?
Look at me. Who do you think you are?
What?
This area
Come
is
on.
not meant for the likes of you. You know this. The standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
And if I wasn't on a super secret mission, I'd go over there and teach that jerk a lesson. Typical snooty. Lording it over the people that have it worse off than him. That actually kind of sounds like what we do sometimes. Especially when money lending is concerned. Whoa. He's going into that room again. Alright, he's putting something in that locked drawer. And, oh, just in case he turns around and comes this way. Alright. He's gone. Now I've got to retrieve the ledger from the desk. Oh. Still in there. Alright, and he should be far enough away now. See if we can get this open. Do a quick sleight of hand check. Got it.
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
Way to speak your subtext, Arthur. But, got what we need. Wait, is this another letter? Let's say to Bronte from the mayor. Well, you can go back and pause it if you want to read that. I think what we're interested in is that letter from Leviticus Cornwall. And I hope that wasn't anything that the mayor was going to need to look at anytime soon, because he for sure is not going to be able to find it. Alright, there's Dutch on the balcony.
What's your problem?
I just want to get through.
I'm only kidding around. What's gotten into you,
Something you
sir?
want to say?
Well...
How you doing?
That's some stars.
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not.
I think...
Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
What did you find out?
There's plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it. A big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave...
Excuse me, Pillar.
That could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game. Come on.
Alright, looks like we got ourselves a bucket full of leads. Well, 3 at least.
Here comes Lenny. All right. Let's get in. Go home.
I didn't even notice that Lenny was driving us.
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Anybody see you take this?
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it.
Alright, society party complete.
Interesting times.
Is Dutch just watching me sleep?
So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Hosea is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law react.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylor's.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear. We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.
All right, mission complete. The Gilded Cage. And that was actually pretty fruitful for us. We have no fewer than 4 separate leads to pursue. We've got the bank, the trolley, the riverboat, and the Native American chief. Please excuse Dutch using the improper terminology. And with plenty on our plate heading into the next day, I'll see you all next time.